If you want to live your life, live it all the way and don't you waste it. Taste it. You know what fun that is? On the floor? Is it on the floor? Live it up. Live it up? Dance again? Hi, I'm Jennifer Lopez, and I'm gonna guess some of my favorite movie lines. Oh my God, you castrated him! I hope I didn't say it like that in the movie. I believe that this was the wedding planner.
Oh my God. You castrated him.
I knew it was one of the romantic comedies. Why else would you say that? The rumba is the vertical expression of a horizontal wish. Oh, yes. That was me in, obviously. Shall We Dance?
The rumba is a vertical expression of a horizontal wish.
That whole movie, it was like all full of dancers, ballroom dancers. I had never danced ballroom in my life. I had done some flamenco when I was little, and I just really found it so challenging. Everybody's like, oh, you're a dancer, it's gonna be easy. It was so hard. I had a great time with all the dancers and getting into that whole world. It was a lot of fun, and Richard was great. I thought you wanted to be my bitch. I thought you wanted to be my bitch. Oh, that was Gigli. I said that to Ben.
I thought you wanted to be my bitch.
The first time meeting him on that film was at the read-through. They did a read-through of the whole thing, and I remember kind of just walking in, and I think he was outside smoking a cigarette, and I saw him, and we just talked for like a minute, and then I sat down and we did the read-through. I don't remember a whole bunch more about it, but I remember being on the set with him every day and loving it.
Do you think you and Ben will ever work together again?
I don't know, in the right thing, maybe. On the right thing. I mean, we love working together and being together, so maybe. The game is rigged, and it does not reward people who play by the rules. That was Ramona in Hustlers. Yes, that was one of my favorite lines. Because it's true, the game is motherfucking rigged.
No, baby, this game is rigged. And it does not reward people who play by the rules.
I have two asses. Did I say that? Was that? It had to be one of two movies. Either The Backup Plan or Monster-in-Law. It was Monster-in-Law?
I have two asses.
Did you really slap Jane Fonda?
Yes, I slapped her hard, and she slapped me hard too. And I actually gave her a bruise in her eye. Because she started like, we slapped, and then she did something else. Like she hit my forehead, and so then I hit her forehead back, but I missed, and I hit her like here, and she had this big like blood blister on her. It was awful, but I love Jane. Jane's my girl. The first time you saw me, I was cleaning your bathroom floor, only you didn't see me. Maid of Manhattan. It's funny that I remember these lines.
The first time you saw me, I was cleaning your bathroom floor, only you didn't see me.
I've been thinking about the crossover tour a lot. I've even had dreams about it. It's just this whole different world for us, you know? We've been working for this ever since we were kids. I guess I'm a little scared. That was Selena. That was Selena. You see how bad the lines can sound if you're not really acting?
I've been thinking about the crossover tour a lot. I've even had dreams about it.
That was when I kind of became famous. I had been doing television and actually had done a few movies already. But with Selena, there was like a new level of fame. I remember walking down the street the first time and somebody calling my name and thinking it was somebody who knew me, and I turned around, I didn't know him, and this person came up to me and kind of like, was like, hi, oh my, Jennifer. And I was like, and I got so freaked out. I was like, oh my God. I'm not anonymous anymore. Like, I can't just walk down the street. Like, if somebody calls me, it's not somebody I know, it's somebody I don't know. And that was such a huge adjustment period for me. But then, you know, you kind of get used to it and embrace it and see it for what it is, which is kind of like love. You try getting ready quickly when you look like this. I'm so fat and there's gonna be nothing but beautiful skinny girls there. Is that the backup plan? Oh, no. Oh, this was Jersey Girl. That's what I was like, I want to be a coked out whore.
They're just skinny because they're all coked out whores.
I want to be a coked out
Is it true that you were wearing the wedding dress from Jersey Girl when you married Ben?
whore. No, that's not true. I wish it was. I wish I did have that dress. I don't have that dress. No, this was a different dress that I had. Believe it or not, I was doing so much press for Marry Me or Shotgun Wedding or one of those. And so I had all these wedding dresses in my house. And when we, at the spur of the moment, decided to get married that day, I just had a dress. It's not from a movie. Yeah, I never wore it in a movie. It was just, I had it because I was doing like photo shoots and performances of Marry Me everywhere and blah, blah, blah that time. If you wanna live your life, live it all the way into choice. This is a song. You know what one that is? On the Floor? Is it On the Floor? Live It Up. Live It Up? Dance again? If you wanna live your life, live it up. Oh, Let's Get Loud. Okay.
You wanna live your life, live it all the way and don't you waste it.
It's become a different type of song. Like when I first did it, it was kind of like, let's get loud, let's have a party. I was like in my 20s, it was a different thing. And then when I did it at the Super Bowl, it took on a much greater meaning and has become kind of like a battle cry for anybody who has suffered any injustices to really raise your voices. And for women at that time when, and even before that, the few years preceding that, kind of like speaking up for yourself. Now Let's Get Loud means open your mouth, say what you need to say, use your voice. You said you want my love and you've got to have it all, but first there are some things you need. Oh, this is my very first song, If You Have My Love, yes. I should have known that quicker, yes.
You said you want my love and you've got to have it all.
I did not write this song, but now I full out, write on my songs. They were collecting songs for me back then is how they used to do it. And then I used to respond to them and then I used to make them my own. I think I've always had this kind of message through my songs of love and kind of for women to stand up for themselves or anybody to stand up for themselves in a relationship. And that's kind of been a theme in my relationships. They're about love and heartbreak and kind of finding the perfect relationship for yourself and wanting that.
What can you tell us about your new album?
Oh my God, it's called This Is Me Now, which we announced last year on the 20th anniversary of This Is Me Then. Because we had the album actually all written and done when I announced it last year. And since then, I've kind of just been doing other things that are very special, kind of creating this whole musical experience for this album because I feel like it was such a special thing that happened, becoming inspired to write that when Ben and I got back together, being that the first album was, when we were together 20 years ago, I wrote that one. And so then this one was a new chapter in that experience. It's almost like closing the loop in a way. I think it's gonna speak for itself, but it's definitely a love letter